Hello everyone, hope everybody is safe and sound. And today I would like to present a paper about designing guard errors. Application of Lean TRIZ method to safety-related problems in the construction industry. First of all, I would like to start with a brief introduction about the topic. The dynamic nature of the construction industry brings the need for more efficient methods to manage construction projects. Therefore, it is of paramount importance to find efficient solutions for areas needing improvement. At this point, Lean management offers a unique solution to these problems that have arisen from the increasing complexity of projects because Lean aims to maximize value while minimizing waste. The benefits of utilizing Lean tools and techniques in the construction industry are numerous. Let's go to the background of the Lean construction a little bit. Lean is an effective approach for both customer satisfaction and enhanced project performance. Therefore, Lean construction aims to deliver value to the customer. And Lean is even more effective when integrated with other tools and techniques or methods. Therefore, this study discusses TRIZ methodology in the context of Lean construction. In this respect, the Lean TRIZ approach is introduced first to foster its application in the construction industry for experiencing less waste and higher value. Here is a brief visual, a simple visual that I presented for TRIZ methodology. TRIZ mainly aims to identify your problem, but more importantly, it aims to find solutions to your problems that the traditional methods fail to provide. TRIZ is the Russian acronym for the Theory of Inventive Problem Solving. It was first discovered by the Soviet Union researcher Hendrik Altschuler. TRIZ is the theory of the resolution of invention-related tasks, and it's a problem-solving analysis and forecasting tool derived from the study of patterns of invention in the global patent literature. TRIZ brings about 40 inventive principles, and it provides trends of technical evolution. It also provides an effects database having at least 76 standard solutions. So what is Lean TRIZ methodology instead? Lean TRIZ method is a modified and simplified version of TRIZ, which is enriched with the aspects of Lean for problem solving. Lean TRIZ method consists of 5 phases, namely the identifying improvement opportunities, preparing for the workshop, conducting the workshop, implementing the change, and measuring results and rewards and recognition. So, to know the TRIZ method, Lean TRIZ method better, some examples are here and provided from the safety aspect. Because the Lean TRIZ methodology is a unique methodology that offers really safe solutions to the construction-related, safety-related problems. And here are some examples from the industry in the safety context. For example, in here, a mechanical overload switch is presented. And what is the problem with this? The problem is the load a hoist or crane can carry depends on its rigging as well as the lift radius and thus boom length. That is why the crane capacity is lower when the lever arm is greater. And what is the potential to reduce this problem? Here is the mechanical overload switch, which indicates the load carried by a hoisting device or crane. And what is the related risk principle to prevent this problem? The example presents the feedback principle. It relates to the feedback principle of TRIZ. That is why introducing feedback, referring back, or cross-checking is essential to improve a process or action. So to summarize, we can say that the TRIZ principle of feedback is able to solve this problem by introducing feedback into the system or processes. Here's another example, which is the pre-stress rebar before concrete pouring. And what is the problem? The problem is here is the undesirable working stresses in concrete pouring. And the reducing is possible when concrete beams are typically pre-stressed, which means that the steel rebar within the concrete is put into tension before the concrete is poured into the fixture. This strengthens the concrete's ability to resist tension through the rebar, which in turn decreases construction costs. And what is the inventive principle of TRIZ that actually addresses this problem? This example addresses the preliminary anti-action principles of TRIZ, which means creating beforehand stresses in an object that will oppose known undesirable working stresses later on. And here's another example, which is the drilling into rebar. And the problem is here, we can prevent errors before they turn into defects. And reducing capability of the solution is that drilling can damage metal pipes, conduit, reinforcement steel. So here is the protect drill interrupters offer protection against drilling into grounded metal pipes, conduit, post-tension cabling, and rebar while drilling concrete walls and slabs. And what risk principle are we referring here to solve out this problem? This example addresses the principle of beforehand cautioning of TRIZ, which means that preparing emergency means beforehand to compensate for the relatively low reliability of an object or system. The use of mistake-proofing tools, devices, and practices in the processes increase the reliability of the system. That is why we can say that this example is relating to the TRIZ principle of beforehand cautioning to prevent errors before they turn into defects. Here's another example, which is relating to worker fault protection. And what is the problem? In the construction sites, one of the main problems about safety is that workers are falling from heights because they don't have any personal protective equipment or systems that they protect them. So the problem is workers can fall from heights. And what is the reducing strategy? Here is the G-link provided as the dual retractable system, allowing 100% tie-off where one can move from one anchor point to the next without disconnecting the retractable. Here is the more important benefit that this tool is bringing up. The bulk of the unit is attached to the back of a person's harness, and the system is constructed of lightweight aluminum components, which reduces worker fatigue. And what risk principles are we relating in here? This example refers to the beforehand cautioning principle of TRIZ, which directs preparing emergency means beforehand to compensate for the relatively low reliability of an object. Here is the final example provided in the study, which is the andon display. The andon display means the billboard in Japanese. In English, the Japanese word is for that is the andon. So the problem is with this andon display is that we are aiming to remove errors by visual ads. So the reducing approach of using the andon display is that andon is a visual ad that alerts and highlights where the action is required. For example, it may be a flashing light in a manufacturing plant that indicates the line has been stopped by one of the operators due to some irregularity. And what principle are we referring in here to solve out this problem? This example definitely addresses the principle of feedback of TRIZ, which means introducing feedback to improve a process or action. That is why andon display boards are effective means of providing right information at the right time to the right person. That is why we can definitely remove errors by these unique visual aids. And conclusions, the takeaways from the study. Safety is a major concern for construction projects, that is definite. And to eliminate or possibly to prevent errors in the processes, it is of utmost importance to design out errors and re-engineer the processes. That is why this study introduced the Lean TRIZ methodology, which is an error-proofing methodology for bringing up a better product design and built-in quality. The method also applies to construction processes in terms of improving the performance, mainly in the safety context. This study aims to reveal awareness for safety and promote safety performance with the use of inventive techniques such as Lean TRIZ methodology. That is why the study is also expected to guide construction practitioners in terms of utilizing effective tools and techniques to deliver projects successfully. Thank you for your attention.